Guys, okay, so I promise one of these days I'm gonna be actually really done up and cute, but today is not one of those days. But I think someone said my first topic should be how it is being a dual athlete, because I play college volleyball and college basketball. Well, used to play college basketball, but I'm currently not playing this year because my 4 years of eligibility are up. But I played the past 4 years. And I can say that it's hard having to play two sports that are completely different from each other, and they're back-to-back seasons. My preseason for basketball is my end season for volleyball, so it was kind of hard trying to do both, mainly for basketball since I didn't really have a preseason because I was in season for volleyball at the time. And I'm having to deal with two different coaches and two different teams. Um, it was hard. I did it my freshman year, and that was probably a big mistake because I was only a freshman and I had to deal with two sets of different women and two different types of coaches. So it was hard. Um, and I recently did it again last year for my senior year in basketball and my sophomore year on the court for volleyball. And it wasn't as difficult because I was older, but it's still hard. And it's like dealing with coaches is, it's like you're already trying to be a better athlete, and also have to get along with your teammates, and then having to deal with your coaches too. I'm pretty sure any athlete, if you've ever played any type of sport, either in high school, college, AAU, whatever, if you played any type of sport, and if you had more than one coach, every athlete has had one crazy ass coach. Like, no matter what, it doesn't matter what sport you've played, every athlete has had one crazy ass coach, and I've had some crazy ass coaches. So having to deal with that was just, it was hard. It's just hard. And then on top of that, also a student first. So you're dealing with sports, and then you have your schoolwork, and you're trying to, get good grades to not just remain eligible, but also just in general have really good grades as an athlete. Because granted, you're not going to be an athlete forever. You have to have, you know, your degree to fall back on. And I think that's what a lot of athletes fail to realize, that shit happens. You know, shit happens as far as like injuries. People go through career-ending injuries. So, it's just kind of like, um, it's just like I've had maybe one major injury. I tore my MCL, and it wasn't career-ending, but I mean it's hard to bounce back from an injury, mainly a knee injury at that. So, and having to wear not one, but two knee braces, one on each knee, it's very hard, and I really hope, that to any athlete out there, that you really do need your education. Like, you're not going to be an athlete forever, and you say that you're never going to get hurt. I mean, we all would like to think like that, but shit happens, and you want to have something to fall back on. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket and just say, hey, I'm gonna play basketball for the rest of my life because I'm a really good basketball player. I'm gonna make it into league. I'm gonna go overseas, because the chances like that are really slim, and majority of the time it's really not about your talent. It's more so about who you know, because I know a lot of shitty ass players who are overseas, or some are in the league, and they're not really that good. And you can't let Division 1, Division 2, Division 3, JUCO determine your talent, because there are a lot of talented players that play Division 3 or JUCO sports, and there's a lot of athletes who play D1, but there's some shit. So that really does not define your ability, you know. But overall, playing two sports is not, it's not easy at all. It'd be different if they were, in as far as like in different seasons, okay, I'll have volleyball in August and have track in the spring, but me playing two sports that are back to back was hard. And, you know, having to deal with my knee injuries just doesn't make things better, because my knees are really bad. Like, I'm 6'3", my knees are horrible. But, yeah, just, you know, my advice to any college athlete out there, or any athlete, period, is seriously, like, really, really, like, stick to your books. Like, honestly, because you're not going to be an athlete forever, and you need something to fall back on. So, you know, I suggest you find something that you're interested in, as far as, like, a major or something, and you just try to enjoy what you want to do. I'm not saying don't chase your dream as far as, you know, wanting to play at a higher level, maybe past college, but just have something to fall back on, because I know if I don't get to play overseas or anything like that, I would want to be a nurse anesthesiologist, and that's what I'm trying to do as far as not playing sports. As far as my sports dream, I don't even know what I want to do with that. I don't know if I want to play volleyball or basketball, but I'm really thinking about trying for the Olympic team, the U.S. Olympic team for volleyball in February. So we'll see how that goes. So yeah.